Imagine if you could figure out what others are thinking. Even though people's thoughts may seem hidden, there are simple ways to understand them. By paying attention and being open-minded, you can make good guesses about how others feel. In this video, we delve into 9 ways inspired by Musashi's wisdom to read anyone's mind. Step 1. Pay close attention to what people say and don't say. In the busy noise of everyday life, talking can be like a dance of words, hiding more than showing. Musashi tells us to be good at watching how people talk. It's not only about hearing words, it's about really listening. Notice when people stop talking, when they pause or choose words carefully. Know that quiet times can say a lot, and sometimes the most important things are hidden in the gaps between words. In the art of conversation, people may reveal their fears, desires, and secrets through subtle cues. As Musashi mastered the ebb and flow of battle, we must learn to navigate the currents of dialogue, deciphering the unsaid to truly grasp the essence of a person. In the world of understanding others, the first step is to listen with not just our ears but with our hearts. It's like when someone is telling you a story, and you're not just hearing the words, but you're feeling the emotions behind them. When we pay close attention to what people say, it's not just about the words they use. It's about catching the feelings hiding in those words. Imagine it like a secret code. Sometimes, people might not say exactly what's on their minds, but the way they say things can reveal a lot. Notice those moments when someone hesitates or pauses while speaking. Those pauses hold hidden messages. If we pay attention, we can uncover the deeper meaning behind their words. It's more than just being a good listener. It's about becoming an emotions detective. People might reveal their dreams, fears, or secrets if we can understand the unspoken language within their sentences. Wise warrior Miyamoto Musashi understood the importance of paying attention not just to the obvious, but also to the whispers between the words. In your next conversation, focus not only on the words but also on the feelings behind them. It's like finding a treasure hiding in plain sight. By doing this, we take the first step toward understanding the intricate landscape of someone's mind. Step 2. Watch how they move and express themselves. Just as Musashi studied the movements of his opponents in the heat of battle, we must observe the body language and expressions of those around us. The body speaks a language of its own, articulating emotions and intentions that words may fail to convey. A furrowed brow, a nervous tick, or the subtlest shift in posture can unveil a wealth of information. Musashi's teachings encourage us to be observant, noticing the unspoken messages conveyed through gestures. We can understand if someone is confident or hesitant, relaxed or agitated, by paying attention to these physical cues. Our bodies have a language of their own, a secret code revealing our feelings. Movements, facial expressions, and hand gestures all play a part in this silent body language. Think about watching a movie without sound. You rely on the actor's expressions and movements to understand the story, right? The same applies to people. Sometimes, their bodies tell a tale before they utter a single word. Let's play detective with body language. Notice if someone stands tall and confident or slouches with uncertainty. Observe how their face lights up when discussing something they love, or how their shoulders might droop when talking about something challenging. Miyamoto Musashi, the skilled warrior from the past, wasn't only adept with a sword. He excelled at reading his opponent's moves. Similarly, by paying attention to how people move and express themselves, we can uncover hidden emotions and thoughts beneath the surface. It's like having a superpower, the ability to see beyond words and comprehend the silent messages our bodies convey. So during your next conversation, keep your eyes open not just for spoken words, but for the emotional dance expressed through movements and gestures. It's a unique way of listening that brings us closer to unraveling the mysteries of the mind. Step 3. Think about where they come from and what they've been through. To truly rid someone's mind, one must embark on a journey into their past. Musashi, a man shaped by his own experiences, encourages us to consider the origin story of those we seek to understand. By empathetically delving into another's history, we unlock the door to their present state of mind. Understanding the trials and tribulations they faced allows us to appreciate the context of their thoughts and actions. Musashi's own life was marked by hardships, and it is through understanding the crucible of his experiences that we gain insight into the brilliance of his mind. Think of everyone as a character in a big story. To understand the plot, we should know where they started and what adventures they've had. Just like Miyamoto Musashi, the wise warrior, suggests, we should explore the backstories of the people around us. Each person has their own unique tale shaped by challenges and triumphs, similar to Musashi. Where did they grow up? What adventures have they faced? Thinking about these things helps us connect the dots of their life story. Picture it like assembling a puzzle. The more pieces we have, the clearer the picture becomes. Knowing someone's past helps us make sense of their present. Their actions today might be influenced by past experiences, just like Musashi's battles shaped his way of thinking. So, let's be storytellers of the human experience. When you meet someone, don't just see them in the moment. Imagine the chapters that led them to where they are now. It's like opening a book and discovering the adventures and challenges that made them who they are. By considering where they come from and what they've been through, we develop a deeper appreciation for the intricate stories each person carries. It's a journey into the past that brings us closer to understanding the beautiful complexity of their minds. Step 4. Try to understand and share their feelings. Empathy, the bridge that connects hearts and minds, is a principle championed by Musashi in the pursuit of understanding. To read someone's mind is not merely an intellectual endeavor, it requires an emotional connection. Step into their shoes, feel the rhythm of their emotions, and let compassion be the compass guiding your understanding. Musashi, despite his reputation as a formidable warrior, was not devoid of empathy. His ability to comprehend the fears and aspirations of his adversaries contributed to his unparalleled success on the battlefield. In our daily interactions, cultivating empathy allows us to resonate with the emotional symphony of those around us, unlocking the gates to their inner thoughts. Miyamoto Musashi, the wise warrior, believed that to truly understand someone, you have to dive into their sea of emotions. It's like putting on their emotional shoes and going for a walk. Imagine if you could feel what someone else is feeling. If they're happy, you feel the warmth. If they're sad, you feel the weight. That's empathy, and it's a superpower that connects hearts. Musashi wasn't just skilled with a sword. He was a master at understanding his opponent's feelings, and we can do the same in our everyday battles. Pay attention to the clues, the sparkle in their eyes when they talk about something they love, or the heaviness in their voice when they're facing a challenge. When we try to understand and share someone's feelings, it's like creating a bridge between hearts. It's saying, "Hey, I might not have walked in your shoes, but I'm here, feeling what you're feeling." It's a powerful way to connect because, deep down, we all want to be understood. The next time you're with someone, take a moment to feel what they might be feeling. It's not about having all the answers. It's about letting them know that their emotions matter. In the grand tale of human connection, empathy becomes the magical thread that weaves us together, making the journey through each other's minds a richer experience. Step 5. Consider what their friends think of them. Just as Musashi forged alliances and studied his opponents, we must look to the company one keeps to decipher the essence of an individual. A person's friends are often mirrors reflecting their values, virtues, and vices. Musashi's strategic brilliance extended beyond the sword, encompassing a profound understanding of human relationships. Examining the bonds people form can tell us a lot about them. Like Miyamoto Musashi, who, despite being somewhat solitary, understood the value of alliances. Exploring the treasures of friendship is like being an adventurer. Just as Musashi's choice of allies revealed his character, the friends someone has can disclose a great deal about them. Friends act like mirrors reflecting the best parts of a person. Musashi's allies spoke volumes about him. And similarly, the company one keeps can unveil a lot about an individual. In life's grand adventure, Friends form a team, and understanding them helps us uncover the secrets of our main character, the person we're trying to understand. So, how do we uncover this part of the mystery? It's akin to watching a team play a game. Pay attention to the dynamics. Are they supporting each other, or is there tension? Even though Musashi was often seen as a lone warrior, he knew the power of companionship. In our quest for understanding, what friends think of someone is like a treasure map. Friends know the quirks, strengths, and vulnerabilities of our main character. When you meet someone new, take note of their friends. Friends are like supporting characters in a person's life story, and by understanding these relationships, we get closer to grasping the full picture. It's like having a backstage pass to the play of their existence, unlocking another door to the secrets of their mind. Step 6. Notice how they dress and carry themselves. Just as a warrior's armor reveals much about their identity, the way a person presents themselves speaks volumes. Musashi, a master of self-discipline and mindfulness, understood the significance of appearance. The clothes one wears, the way they carry themselves. These are external expressions of internal narratives. Take note of the details. Is their attire meticulously chosen, or do they opt for comfort over style? Is their posture confident or reserved? Musashi's teachings guide us to appreciate the external manifestations of an individual's mindset. In the tapestry of human expression, the threads of attire and demeanor weave a story waiting to be deciphered. Think about clothes as a language that tells a story about the person wearing them. According to Miyamoto Musashi, it's similar to how a warrior's armor reveals a lot about them. Let's play fashion detectives and interpret the messages hidden in people's wardrobes. People's style can speak volumes about their personality, like a visual clue offering insights into their preferences, mood, and sometimes even their profession. Musashi, with his strategic mindset, would understand the importance of these visual details. Imagine reading a book without words. The way someone dresses is like the cover of their story. Is it colorful and vibrant, or more subdued and practical? Each choice is a brushstroke painting a picture of their identity. When we observe how someone dresses and carries themselves, it's like entering the world of their self-expression. Are they confident, casual, or a bit eccentric? Just like Musashi's stance in a duel revealed his mindset, the way someone carries themselves can silently declare their attitude towards life. Let's pay attention to the fashion language. The next time you meet someone, take a moment to appreciate the details, the colors, patterns, and accessories. It's like reading a chapter of their autobiography without words. By doing so, we come closer to understanding the unique canvas of their mind, painted with the brushes of personal style. Step 7. Put aside your own opinions and judgments. Musashi's wisdom transcends the battlefield, extending into the realms of personal growth and understanding. To read someone's mind requires an uncluttered canvas, free from the brushstrokes of prejudice and preconception. As Musashi would approach a duel with a clear mind, we must approach each interaction without the baggage of our own biases. The human mind is a complex landscape, and imposing our judgments can cloud the clarity we seek. By adopting the impartiality of Musashi, we open ourselves to a richer understanding, allowing the thoughts of others to unfold naturally, unobstructed by the shadows of our preconceived notions. Imagine you have a backpack filled with your thoughts and judgments. Miyamoto Musashi suggests putting that backpack aside when trying to understand someone. Our opinions are like glasses that shape how we see the world. Like Musashi staying adaptable in battle, we must also be flexible in how we perceive others. Sometimes, our opinions act as filters, making us see things in a certain way. But what if there's more to the picture? It's like looking at a painting. If you only focus on one corner, you might miss the beautiful details in the rest of the canvas. So let's appreciate people like art. Setting aside judgments is like clearing a foggy glass to see someone clearly. Miyamoto Musashi, a sword master, understood without clouded judgment. He knew that opinions and judgments could be like heavy armor, limiting our ability to truly see and understand. How do we do this? It's about pausing. Before forming opinions, let's take a step back. It's not about abandoning our thoughts. It's about making room for others' thoughts. Imagine having a conversation with a new friend. Instead of bringing a list of judgments, bring a curious mind. Ask questions, listen openly, and let the person unfold before you. It's like reading a new book without deciding the ending. An adventure in understanding that opens the door to a broader perspective. Let's embrace seeing without preconceived notions. Put aside that backpack of opinions and let the world reveal itself in all its colors. By doing so, we step into the shoes of understanding, making the journey through someone else's mind a fascinating exploration rather than a predetermined path. Step 8. Use logical thinking to understand their thoughts. Musashi's famed book, The Book of Five Rings, emphasizes the importance of strategy and logical thinking. In our quest to read minds, this principle becomes a guiding light. Analyze the information gathered through observation and empathy with a rational mind, much like Musashi analyzed the tactics of his opponents. Logical thinking allows us to connect the dots, discern patterns, and draw insightful conclusions. Musashi's strategic brilliance lay in his ability to synthesize information swiftly and decisively. By employing a similar approach, we navigate the labyrinth of another's thoughts with clarity and purpose. When we talk about understanding someone's thoughts, it's like solving a puzzle. Logical thinking is our trusty guide, helping us connect the dots and see the bigger picture. Imagine it like being a detective in a mystery novel. There are clues scattered around, words, actions, expressions, and our job is to piece them together in a way that makes sense. Musashi, with his strategic mind, would appreciate this approach to unraveling the mysteries of the human mind. Think of it like building a bridge of understanding. Each piece of information is like a sturdy beam, and logical thinking helps us connect them in a way that makes sense. If someone is always smiling but talks about feeling sad, we use our logical mind to explore why there might be this difference. Miyamoto Musashi, known for his strategic brilliance, often approached challenges with a clear and logical mindset. In our quest to understand others, we follow in his footsteps. Logical thinking isn't about overcomplicating things. It's about simplifying the complex and seeing patterns that might be hidden beneath the surface. The next time you want to understand what someone is thinking, think of it like solving a mystery. Collect clues, ask questions, and use your logical mind to put everything together. It's like opening a door to a hidden room of thoughts, and with each logical step, we get closer to understanding the detailed map of someone else's mind. Step 9. Ask them straightforward questions. Direct communication is like a sharp sword cutting through uncertainty. Imagine Miyamoto Musashi, the straightforward warrior, nodding in approval because, just like in a battle, direct communication is crucial for understanding others. Let's discuss the power of asking questions that get straight to the point. Musashi, the wise warrior, would appreciate this approach because, in both battles and conversations, clear and honest communication is key. Think of it as being an interviewer seeking essential information. Asking direct questions is like turning on a spotlight in a dark room, bringing clarity and helping us see things as they are. Musashi, who valued clarity and strategy, would like this no-nonsense approach. So, how do we become masters of asking straightforward questions? It's about being curious, like a child exploring the world. If you're curious about someone's thoughts or feelings, why not ask them directly? Instead of beating around the bush, go straight to the heart of the matter. Imagine it as opening a treasure chest. The more precise and direct your questions, the more likely you are to discover the hidden gems of someone's mind. Whether it's their dreams, fears, or favorite ice cream flavor, just ask. Musashi, who valued efficiency in his duels, would appreciate this directness. Of course, asking straightforward questions doesn't mean being insensitive. It's about creating a space for open and honest communication. People often appreciate when you cut through the noise and get to the core of things. So, channel your inner inquisitor. The next time you're curious about someone's thoughts or feelings, don't be afraid to ask. It's like turning on a light in a once dimly lit room. Through straightforward questions, we pave the way for understanding and invite others to share the treasures hidden within their minds. Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary swordsman and philosopher, bequeaths to us a legacy of wisdom that transcends time and culture. In the quest to read anyone's mind, his teachings serve as a compass, guiding us through the intricate landscape of human interaction. By paying attention to both spoken and unspoken cues, observing body language, considering personal histories, and embracing empathy, we unlock the doors to understanding. Just as Musashi approached each duel with a keen mind and a clear purpose, so too must we approach the arena of human connection. Put aside judgments, embrace logic, and, when needed, wield the sword of direct questioning. In the spirit of Musashi, let our pursuit of understanding be marked by discipline, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to unravel the mysteries of the mind. May the teachings of Miyamoto Musashi inspire us to become not only masters of the external world, but also compassionate navigators of the internal realms, unlocking the profound wisdom that resides within every human being.